Haymakers. If you've ever faced Killa in Interchange, you know he's not just another scav. That iconic helmet is as terrifying as it is badass. Today, we're bringing it to life. First things first, we needed a 3D model. There are a few floating around, but I found a detailed version that matches Killa's helmet almost perfectly. With the 3D model ready, let's hop into Creality Print to get it sliced and prepped for printing. 15% infill and 0.2 layer height should work for this. With all parts printed, now it's time to clean up the model. I'm going over with a clipper to remove any support material or other imperfections. For a rock-solid bond between pieces, I used a technique called PLA welding. Instead of just glue, we fused the plastic itself using a basic soldering iron. This will be my first time trying this. You can even feed in a bit of scrap PLA filament like a welding rod for extra strength. Once it cools, the joint is nearly as strong as a single printed piece. After welding, we hit the seam with some sanding to blend everything in. I won't be spending years sanding this helmet, since I want it to look battle-scarred and used. I will also add some extra weathering effects in the end. For filling the gaps between the pieces and the welding, I will be using this Cosplay wood filler. This works really well and it's super easy to work with. Looking nice. Now it's time to sand it down and get it ready for spray filler and priming. I hit it with some spray filler. This stuff really helps blend everything together and preps the surface for the primer. Next up, a coat of primer to lock it all in. Time to paint the helmet. I started with the white paint. This will make it easier to mask off where I want the stripes to be. Here's how the parts looked after the white base coat. Already looking pretty slick. Now we need to mask off the stripes. I'm not going for a perfect factory finish look here. I actually want some edges to look a bit rough and uneven to help sell that battle-worn, weathered feel. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss any other projects. With everything masked up the way I want it, it's time to lay down the black coat. Here's the helmet with the base paint job fully done, looking super clean and ready for final assembly. Before we mount the helmet to the face shield, let's remove the masking tape and check out how the stripes turned out. This is looking really nice. Killa would be proud. Next, I attach the side pieces that hold the face shield in place. I sanded away just a bit of paint to make sure the glue had a strong bond. For screws, I'm using regular M3s. A dash of superglue did the job here. locking everything in securely. Now for the finishing touch, weathering. I used black, brown, and white acrylics to give the helmet some grit and realism. And here it is, fully finished and ready for display. I'm super happy with how this turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.